Just when we thought 2020 couldn't possibly get any worse, Mother Nature surprises us. Researchers have flagged a new swine flu that may wreak more havoc on top of COVID. And yes, it is from China. Scientists from China have found a virus with pandemic potential that is related to the swine flu, according to a study in Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences. The new virus is dubbed EA H1N1 G4. Science magazine reports the G4 variant virus has genes from 3 types of H1N1, the Eurasian avian flu, the strain that caused the 2009 pandemic, and a North American strain that has genes from pig viruses. Swab tests on 31,000 pigs found H1N1 spreading among farmed pigs in at least 10 provinces in China, and most of the 178 confirmed cases are of the new virus. According to a previous study, 2 people in China were infected by the new swine flu, although the virus did not transmit to others. The study notes that the virus appears to attack the human respiratory system. Just how worried should you be? Well, scientists aren't quite sure. According to the new paper's first author, Sun Hong Li, the virus may have traits that facilitate adaptation for human-to-human transmission, and increased surveillance is necessary. Epidemiologist Martha Nelson, who is not connected to the study, says the likelihood of the virus becoming a pandemic is low, but added, quote, "Influenza can surprise us." Very reassuring, Doc. Among the problems with virus epidemics is that China has compromised foodways and that viruses mutate quickly.
China is rightfully spooked by a new outbreak of COVID-19 right in its capital. Here is what we know. China has published the preliminary report on the Xinfadi market, a major food distributor that is linked to Beijing's latest surge in coronavirus cases, according to Reuters. Citing the initial findings, Reuters reports the market's seafood and meat stalls were heavily contaminated by the virus. The Chinese report speculates that low temperatures and high humidity helped the virus to thrive in the market. Citing the Chinese Center for Disease Control and Prevention, Reuters reports that most Xinfadi employees who became sick worked in the seafood section, followed by the beef and mutton section. Patients linked to the seafood section were the first to show symptoms. Inspectors found the virus on chopping boards used for imported salmon. Reuters reports that Chinese authorities have warned the public against eating uncooked salmon and halted imports of the fish from European suppliers. However, Chinese officials still do not know where the new outbreak came from. Reuters reports that a leading body of the Chinese Communist Party issued a statement this week saying the lack of hygiene in the nation's food supply chain must be addressed urgently. Color me shocked, comrades. The coronavirus is mutating rapidly, and the pathogen has already developed into 3 main branches as of March 4, 2020, according to a UK-German study. Researchers from the University of Cambridge and Germany have used RNA analysis to identify 3 types of COVID-19 that evolved during the early stages of the pandemic. This study is published in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences. Citing the team, the University of Cambridge writes in a news release that COVID-19 type A is the original human virus genome from the Chinese city of Wuhan. Mutated versions of type A were discovered in U.S. nationals who reportedly lived in Wuhan. Large numbers of type A virus were also seen in patients living in the U.S. and Australia. Strangely, the dominant variant in Wuhan was type B, which was prevalent across East Asia but did not spread much beyond the region. This means either a complex founding event happened in Wuhan or some factors had resisted type B outside East Asia. Type C is the main COVID-19 variant in Europe. The presence of type C was detected in early cases from France, Italy, Sweden, and England, yet this variant was absent in samples from patients in mainland China. Researchers also traced the first infections in Italy to Germany and Singapore, both of which had patients with the C variant of the coronavirus. What does all this mean? Well, apparently it's a very big deal. According to the lead author, the ability to trace the virus's family tree has the potential to help identify undocumented COVID-19 infection sources, which can then be quarantined to contain further spread of the disease worldwide.
A new study sheds light on the fundamental architecture of the coronavirus that allows the pathogen to disguise itself and get into human cells. SARS-CoV-2, the virus that causes COVID-19, has a viral coating that is studded with spike proteins, which are the coronavirus's camouflage and infection tools. According to a preprint paper published in bioRxiv, scientists have detailed the chemical makeup of the proteins by using electron microscopy and spectrometry. The researchers identified host-derived sugars or glycanes embedded in the envelope of the spike protein, as well as the concentration of the sugars in each location on the spike. Glycanes are what viruses use for hiding from the immune system and sneaking into human cells. Writing in a news release, the researchers say SARS-CoV-2 embedded glycane defenses are thinner than many other viruses. This suggests the coronavirus is a hit-and-run virus that moves rapidly from one person to another. Paper co-author Max Crispin is cited as saying the study about the coronavirus's sugars is a very encouraging message for vaccine development, and the research team is already working with partners who have designed candidate vaccines. Meanwhile, we at Tomo recommend that our viewers wear a mask, practice social distancing, and brush up on that New Year's resolution book list you never got around to reading.
For more news animations and explainers, hit the subscribe and bell button to join the TomoNews family. Thanks for watching.